You're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
real tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting
You know, one of the things I hate about Donald Trump is that he has a big mouth. But one of the things I love about Donald Trump is that he has a big mouth. The stuff that comes out of this guy is great. The fact that he's unbridled, doesn't care what people think about him, is absolutely terrific. We're going to take a look at some of his best moments. But first, get yourself ExpressVPN so people can't watch everything you do online and sell your material so that you get all these crazy ads. It's expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show. expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show. All right, let us watch the great President, I love saying it, President Donald Trump. I was going to say that again, President Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. I'm having too good a time. I may just do this for 20 minutes, but okay, let's take a look at what Donald Trump has been up to.
We're spending money like drunken sailors.
So just to be clear, Mr. President, you think the U.S. should default if the White House does not agree to the spending cuts Republicans are demanding?
Well, you might as well do it now because you'll do it later. Because we have to save this country. Our country is dying. Our country is being destroyed by stupid people, by very stupid people.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office.
That's when I was president.
So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
Now, I'm sure the way the New York Times reported that is Trump is very cruel to drunken sailors. It's amazing that these people who've been lying to us all this time, that they take that superior moral attitude. I'm a liar and I have a right to stand up to you. And all Trump has to do is tell the truth and they evaporate.
Our country is dying.
And guess what? That's what's going to happen to all of them soon. All right, more.
I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. Bill de Blasio was actually able to make it tonight, to be honest. He was a terrible mayor. I don't give a shit if this is comedy or not. He was a terrible mayor. He did a horrible job. That's not comedy, by the way, that's fact. But unlike the rest of New York, at least Bill doesn't have to worry about the criminals. They owe him big. He let them get away with a lot of stuff.
You know, it always used to bother me when he first was president. It used to bother me that he would fire people in public.
Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Certain people I thought, deserve some respect, guys like Jeff Sessions and all this. And after COVID, the clownishness of our government, the incompetence, the corruption, I don't care what he says about them, It's like he's nice to ordinary people. That's what matters. He's nice to the rest of us. It's the opposite of the rest of the government. It's the opposite of the press. The press is nice to Democrat senators, but mean to actual human beings. But Trump is nice to actual human beings and mean to people in power. I'll take that every single time. All right, are there more?
There are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
The greatest debate in all of human history, battle of wits with an unarmed man.
And by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf.
But the thing about it, too, is that you forget, not only is he incoherent, he was lying. It's amazing. He was lying. I mean, he opened the borders. He took down all of the EOs that Trump had put in place to keep people from crossing the borders. And then the borders were flooded. And he told us, no, the borders are secure. The borders are secure. Don't pay attention to who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes. So not only was he incoherent, he was an incoherent liar. Do you remember the early days of the internet when it felt like this vast open frontier? It felt like a place where you could truly be free from corporate oversight, free from tracking, free from someone looking over your shoulder, kind of like America itself used to be. These days, every time we go online, we're being watched. Your internet service provider sees everything, every site you visit, every click you make. And here's the kicker. In the U.S., they can legally sell all that information to third parties. Your private data becomes just another commodity. That's why I started using ExpressVPN. It's this brilliant piece of technology that routes all of my online activity through secure, encrypted servers. Everything I do online is shielded from prying eyes. My internet provider, data brokers, all all of them because ExpressVPN hides my IP address. For the first time in years, my data actually feels like it's mine again. Imagine that. One of the things I like best about it is it's so easy to use. It's just right there. You don't even see it. You press one button and it's on, and it works on up to 8 devices, phones, tablets, TVs, computers, you name it. It's protected. So find out how you can get 4 months free by scanning the QR code on screen, clicking the link in the description box below, or by going to expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show.
You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
They're laughing. You know, this is the thing I love about our news media, is that they actually think we don't see them. They think it's the old days when they monopolized the territory, so we couldn't see past them. We never got to look at them.
I'm going to punch you in the ovary. That's what I'm going to do. A straight shot.
But they don't understand that it's literally like the emperor's new clothes. They're literally standing there naked. Their bias is naked.
There were multiple people close to Trump, involved in the Trump campaign, who were in contact with the Russian government.
Their lies are naked. Everything is all exposed. All you have to do is look at X, and it all is exposed. All you have to do is come to the DailyWire. We expose it. It's like they don't get it. And so Trump understands it. He saw this, I think, before anybody else. He breaks through and people laugh.
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
They deserve every single thing he gives them. And the fact that they don't know they deserve it makes it all the funnier. All right, let's do another.
And I was telling the people, I said, do you ever watch when he's finished with his 2-minute speech? It never lasts more than 2, maybe 3 minutes. 3 is like a long speech. He goes, and he'll point at a stair, and then he'll walk. He'll point right at the stair, and then he won't be able to find the stair.
It's really unfair. He's talking about Joe Biden, who is sharp as a tack. I mean, this Joe Biden is the best Biden ever.
Secretary, I'm not sure going to introduce you all the way.
I mean, I'm going to tell I wouldn't say that if it weren't the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, F you, because he is the smartest, sharpest, inanimate lump of human matter that I have ever seen. All right, more Trump, more Trump.
He's all about disinformation. Pilots come in, he said, I used to fly a plane. Truckers come in. I used to drive a truck. People come in from Minnesota. I used to live in Minnesota. Right? He is so full of shit, this guy. Terrible.
Totally true and also hilariously funny. If you go back and watch clips of him when he was just a TV star before he got into politics, he has a very deadpan sense of humor. He almost never laughs. He says things that are outrageous.
What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion in the bank.
And he never laughs, but he's obviously joking. And that's just one of the things that the media has used to kind of attack him, is they'll say, well, he said this, as if he were telling the truth. But go back and watch him like do Saturday Night Live and sing that song about the chicken tenders.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump.
No question, the funniest president since Lincoln. Lincoln was funnier in a different way, but still, they were both very witty guys, and Trump is hilarious. All right, we got one more. Let's see it.
Canceling events. Are you exhausted?
What event did I cancel? I haven't canceled. She doesn't go to any events. She's a loser. She doesn't go to any events. She didn't even show up for the Catholics last night at the hotel. It was insulting. All they are is sound bites. So today I was at Fox and Friends at 7 in the morning. I then went to 2 different other appearances. I then made about 15 phone calls. I've gone 48 days now without arrest. And I've got that loser who doesn't have the energy of a rabbit.
This is true. He's like, what is he, 77, 78? He is an amazing guy. I am so happy that man is president again. It's changed my mood, which is basically, because the entire world takes place in my imagination. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for like an uplift. And he has just been an absolute uplift, but absolutely terrific to have him back in office. And this time, he's just funnier than ever. Absolutely love that guy. Welcome back, President Trump. If you love Donald Trump, like and subscribe. You won't get any more Donald Trump, but still, like and subscribe and you'll get more great stuff here.